Fuel still boiling. What way to put the boiler? Probably like this. Over there is some plants for the boiler. Over there is the house. It's nice. There's a couple of balconies on it. There's the porch. How does it look from this side? Like this is towards the house. I think that's a good one. A good way to put it. And how does it look with the plants? Comes out here, and here is the fuel boiler facing this way. Yeah, I guess this. Let's face it this way. There we go. Okay. Fuel still boiler needs potatoes. And it needs something like this. Kindling. Kindling takes 2 sticks. I'll want separate kindling. Let's take 2 sticks. And back here. Take some potatoes. No. 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 Not there. Maybe here. There. Potatoes. Now, let's make kindling. Good. We'll be able to start a fire with that. Now, let's take the potatoes, and then it says fuel still boiler, hold square to add match. Let's add match. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's full. Now, hold square to light. Let's light. Alternate between left and right button. Nice. Lit up. And looking at here. This is fuel still collector. Contains a bottle that goes through and goes in here. So it's a moonshine still basically. It's got a pipe coming from here. Uses clay to cover it up. And the pipe is like a rope, it looks like. I'm not sure what it's made from. It goes into the bottle to cool down, and then it comes out here as well. Why does it come out here? On the bottom. It boils from here. What's the point of the bottle if this is what's boiling? Okay, well, I don't know how it works or why it works that way, but this is how it works. So next, we're going to save real quick. Not poison, not broken bones. So save. Good. Now we'll check what we need for a motor for a boat. This is for gyrocopter, or gyrocopter, or gyrocopter, or something like that. This is for the ram. The boat motor requires all these parts and ducts. Let's add the motor to the boat. I have all the parts in the world. I have so many parts. Let's see. This is going to be, those two canisters will be used to carry the extra fuel, which is good. I'll have to put that in the boat. Nothing here to use for that. Okay, one of these. Good. Okay, that's one of those. That's good. Now we'll come up here and see how many parts are doing. This is full. This is full. And this is almost full. So we'll take that one. That's almost full. Let's check other places. Nothing. One of these. Do I need one of these? Yes, I do. Okay, that's one of these. This is interesting. A smiling, hairy volleyball. Okay. Let's see, I need two more parts. And I have something. Nah, nothing there. Okay. We'll just have to use these parts. Let's see. We'll use this. Now we have everything we need to add a motor to this boat. That's the boat. Let's check everything. Nothing. 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 Good. Now these. Extra food. Excellent. Nothing. Nothing. Food and water. Excellent. This is for fishing, for building a base, for skinning something, and for hunting. So that's useful. And this is for building new tools and for navigating. And this is also for the base. So I'm ready to that. Very good. Now let's build a motor. A motor will go on one of these, but I wouldn't be able to see anything when I operate the raft, because where I put the motor is going to mean I want to put it here or here. So I'll have to put it here, on the very corner, because I wouldn't be able to see anything if I sit like this with the motor. If one of these boxes was in front of me, I wouldn't be able to see up front. Where to put the motor on this thing, because this is taken up, and if I put a floor on the side, like on the corner, I'll be able to see forward, but I wouldn't be able to get up onto the boat. Messed up. There we go. Getting up onto the boat would be difficult, so maybe test it out. I have a lot of parts still, so I can break the motor if it doesn't work, and break the floor of the raft if I get stuck being able to get up onto the raft. On this side I can get up, so I'll know this side I can get up on because it's got those yellow balls, yellow buoys. and so I'll need to add the extra floor, I guess, to the wood raft floor requires 4 sticks. Okay, that's the cheapest thing. Let's go and get 4 sticks. Let's see what time it is. My character is quite thirsty already. 4 bars he needs. And a little bit of food. Okay. We'll pick up the sticks and get him some water. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sticks. One, 2, 3, 4. These leaves are somehow for the water. No one knows how exactly the leaves produce water. So each one of these stills has 4 drinks in it. 1, 2, 3, 4 bars. So 1 drink is 1 bar. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now it's full. 1 medium meat gives you between 2 and 3 bars of food. So it's not quite there yet. I'll wait until there's 3 before my character eats. It's not time for dinner yet for him or her. I don't know what gender the character is. Sometimes they make noises that sound like when they jump. No? Not gonna tell me? Okay. That's the food, but that's not what we're doing. Let's run through the house. Run. And now let's add the floor. And gyrocopter motor, gyrocopter cockpit, boat motor. I wanted to put it on here, but it doesn't do it unless it's in the water. So it's nighttime right now. It might be a good idea to wait until morning. But this, on the other hand, is halfway done, and this is halfway done, and this is halfway done. So 1 fire, and this is halfway full, and this is halfway done. Okay, and I suspect that one of these canisters fills up one of those canisters, red canisters. Okay, it's almost done. Let's see. The fire is still going, but this is 3/4 done now. That's good. Maybe it's worth it to actually try to add the motor onto the boat. It's not that dark out. It's nighttime, but let's see what time it is. Yeah, it's not even 12 o'clock. Let's move the boat onto the water. With the back of the boat onto the water at least. Let's move it around and around. Let's see. This is in the water now? Yeah, very good. Anchor. Drop. Well, there's the anchor. Now let's add the motor onto this side. So the character will be sitting like this. And you can see everything from the right side. That's a sunken ship up over there that I'll need. I'll look at it in the morning. Okay, let's see. There we go. Boat motor. There it is. Okay, let's just make sure that it's on the right spot. So not this one, because then I wouldn't be able to see, because that's where these are, the boxes are. So over here, the boat motor. And then the morning we'll go for a little sail drive and see how that works. Let's see how my character gets onto the boat if he's in the water. Ta-da. Underwater, over water. Doesn't jump up. No, he climbs up. But it's not an easy climb. You gotta be just right. Let's see if he climbs up. This is like he's in the water. Let's see from here. He has to be on an angle like this. No, he just jumped up. Well, this is going to be an adventure to see how the motor works. So for that we'll need the fuel, and it's almost done. I'm gonna have a little one sip of a drink and one medium meat. That's going to be exciting. What is here? These things could probably go inside those containers upstairs. There's some empty ones, and I've been littering the floor. But there's these things. That's going to be important. I'll keep one at base and bring one for the ride to refuel along the way. Okay, so some of these containers are empty. I could probably put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So all those take up only 3 spots. So I can put them I can put one in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the container that has miscellaneous stuff. This bandage could be useful in the future. We'll see how that goes. And the rest I can put in here. I can add this 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Okay, this is empty. Let's see what's upstairs. Let's see what's up here. Empty, empty, empty. Leather. This. These. These realistically could go into a pile that holds 50. Each one holds 4. So each one of these 4 is 20 pieces of them. And so that's 20, that's 40, that's 60, and 80. So that's 2 piles. Because one pile can hold 50. So one pile will have 50 and one pile will have 30 pieces. This container will be empty, and I'll have 2 piles of these. I have they're green. No one can see them past the window, but maybe on this window. Oh, there they are. The green things next to the blue stuff. The blue stuff is the water collectors, and the green ones is the ones that I was talking about. Those palm fronds. So there's 2 piles already, and there would be probably 2 more piles over there. That's a lot more than I need. Those are for fires. Instead of sticks, I would use those. Now leather I can probably put in these crates. My leather is down there next to those rocks, but I can probably put the leather. I'll probably keep these here. And instead of these, it will be leather. I would need a leather making thing, since I've got some hides, but no leather. And here we go. Okay, goody goody, tutti fruity. Let's fuel up our boat. Let's fuel up the boat. Boat. 0% fuel, useful for topping up an engine fuel tank. Okay, let's see. Hold to refill jerry can. Booms. 100% fuel. Okay, so it takes 4 potatoes for one of these, and one of them, okay, hold to refuel. Refueled. No fuel in that one. So one of these gasoline cans is one full tank. Let's put the empty one back. And let's see how much fuel is left. Only about like 1/6, 1/8 of the fuel is left. Let's collect some potatoes if there's available. No? No potatoes yet? Let's see if maybe without that, no? No? No. Well, at least the water is full on these, so that's good. Yeah, I guess one full tank will be for one day of running around. Let's see, potatoes? No, those aren't potatoes. But that's useful for, it's a PP plant, or Pi PP plant. PIPI, I don't know how to pronounce it properly, but let's see. Some food and 2 drinks. Let's reward our character for doing a good job today. 2 of those for the water to replenish it. Here's smoked medium meat. Gives you 3 bars. This is just below 3 bars. It's 1, 2, 3 empty bars and a little bit. So let's eat that and see what happens. Yeah, 3 bars. Now 2 drinks. Let's wash it down. Goody goody, tutti fruity. Let's save. Game saved. Okay, so that was setting up the engine, fueling it up for the night. Let's sleep. Morning. Morning. 1 drink wouldn't hurt. I have an excess of water everywhere, so that's good. Let's just do 1 drink in the morning. Drink 1 and add 1. That's good. This is some extra food. That's some fish that never expires, which is convenient. You can just have fish on every island like that, and it will forever be there and will never go bad, which is good. Meat goes bad, but fish doesn't. Smoked meat also doesn't go bad. That's why I have smoked meat on every island, and also fish on every island. This is important. That's why the rocks are there. You make those knives out of the rocks. It'd be nice if you could make more durable knives out of something like iron maybe, that would have been a good resource for this game. So this is day 80. I have explored a lot of islands and gathered up all these things. Only just now build the motor. Next, I'll be using that motor to travel east and west in search of the bosses of the game. You need to defeat 3 bosses with spears of some sort, or maybe a bow and arrow, if that's a thing. I haven't seen anybody do it with a bow and arrow. It's spears. There's also refined spears which require rocks. That's why I have a lot of rocks, but you don't get your spears back once you defeat a boss. So probably gonna go on a nice motorboat vacation up to the east or west side of the islands. So that's the islands around my island. There's a big empty space between 1 and 2, going clockwise from that ship. First there's 1, that's probably where there is a boss between that island and that island. I'll have to check it out. So that's 1 island, 2 islands, 3 islands, 4 islands, 5 islands, 6 islands. So around this island there are 6 islands, 7 including that one. They're all on a grid, and so I assume that this big empty space is probably where the boss is going to be, between that island and that island. So I'll probably sail away down onto that one. Now, before we go anywhere, before we do anything, I have food and water. I have all kinds of stuff. Let's check what's here. No, here. Oh, here. There we go. Second thing. We'll go on top of this little double roof. Open up the compass, and let's see. This is exactly north. This is northeast. This is east. Okay, well, exactly. I was going to go east or west. I think east will be a good idea. This is southeast. This is south. This is southwest. This is west. This is west north, northwest. This is north. Okay, so north, this is all west. South is over there, even though it doesn't. Let's turn exactly around. This is weird. No, this is south. Okay, I see. That far away island is south. So that's south. It doesn't seem south. It seems a little bit off from south. If that one is there, then south will be there. And it kind of is south. Okay. We'll take the compass's word for it. So going to go east or west? East is towards the big empty space. So that's the big ship. Next to it is an island. If it's clockwise, then there's a big empty expanse. That's probably where the boss is. I'm gonna need to check that out. East. Let's see what's on the west side. Gotta jump up a little bit over that. Let's see, on the west side we have that island. An island I've been to, I'm sure, because I've been to all 6 of these islands. And a couple islands beyond those. So this island is west. So past that island. I've gone past that island on the south and found 2 islands. And I've gone past the ship and I found 3 islands. But I only visited 2 of those 3 islands. And I don't really remember which one I didn't visit. I went past it, then I went over to that side, kind of northwest a little bit from here. So I guess I would have to go a little bit more east next time. I'm going through here, east, and I'm going past where I suspect is going to be the boss. And then landing on the island on the left, probably. That's the island I didn't visit. So it's going to be past the boss on the east and going into this. I suspect this is where the boss is going to be because there's nothing there. There's a big island, and there's nothing there. So. Okay, so in the game it's 9 o'clock. It's a good time to start a journey. I'm going to put this away, don't need this anymore. Going to check, let's see, this is 97%, this is invincible, this is 3%, this is 15%. So going to need to bring some extra stuff for the journey just in case. Let's get ready. Okay, 2 rocks and one leather. Let's bring 2 rocks and 1 leather. Shooting. 1, 2. And I got a lot of hides. I don't see a lot of leather. Ah, there's leather. Gotta just. Here it is. 1, 1, 2. So that brings me to 8 rocks, 24 palm fronds. One of these compasses is going to be kind of useful getting back. Going east, so we're going to be going west after that, looking for the island. It's going to be somewhere west of where we go, but we won't be going exactly east. We'll go a little bit north afterwards. So it's going to be going west and then south a little bit. Leather used for crafting. Okay, so I got leather, stones, and everything is good. Okay. Let's see. This is full. No more potatoes yet. So they require a couple of days probably to grow. I just collected them a few days before this video started. Not real life days, but in-game days. Another drink, never heard anyone. I know I've heard you can overdose when drinking too much water. I got 3 of these here because I've got plants on this island that I'm growing. So these 3 are here, and these 2 containers, so I can go and water the plants after I get back from my vacation abroad. Not in real life, but is this something? Okay, so it's a good time to set sail, but I won't be doing that yet. First, save the game. It doesn't always save. Sometimes it crashes when you try to save. Well, while we're doing this, let's just do a little bit of maintenance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What was it? Where's the sixth one? Usually it drops 6. I saw it for a second, but I don't see it anymore. No, not gonna show yourself a little palm front. Palm front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're all those. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a good idea to clean these trees up from palm fronds as soon as they regrow, because they regrow all the time, but palm fronds are always important for water. So I'll probably refill this pile first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, no more fits in there. Those are full, I already checked them out before. And I'm going to add those there. Going to need to stay in the sun or in the shade. Probably going to set sail in the morning of the next day, because it's already noonish and it's going to be a long trip. It's going to be fun to test out the motor for the motorboat, because it does go pretty fast, but I think I'll leave this here and gonna do the next episode. It's not an episode, it's just a little snippet of the game. I didn't start it from the beginning, so I mean, I started the game from the beginning, but I didn't start recording it from the beginning, so it's not really an episodic thing. But I will do one more episode, even though it's not an episodic thing. I'll do one more episode where I actually go traveling, and it's going to be just a lot of swimming, a lot of sailing. Okay, I think I'll leave it here for now, and we'll just see how it goes. I'll probably record like a 20 or 30 minute episode later and post it. Maybe tomorrow, maybe next week sometime. We'll see.